Welcome back to the channel, and it's Choppyxxlos, and as always, let's get straight into it. And what we're starting off with is our guideline, our ball guideline, and we're setting it at the bottom of the vertical bar, where you usually set your vertical bars. And after that, we're just gonna comb the hair over on top, just to even out the space that we're gonna use. And right now, I'm just making sure I get all them little hairs underneath. And this is a mid fade, probably the easiest fade that you're gonna ever do on straight hair or coarse hair. And I'm just going over it again, making sure that I got the reference point that I want, making sure that I'm not touching the hairs on the top of his head. And basically what we're gonna start off with is our 2-guard, and we're just creating space. Well, creating that area is a better term. Creating the area for our transition line. You see right now I'm rubbing in rather than flicking, because I know that I want to take all that hair off. And you can use the 1.5 open. It's all your preference. I mean, 1.5 open is close to a 2 close. So I mean, it all depends on the gradient of the fade that you want, how dark you want it on top. See, what I'm going to do is go ahead and knock out that bulk on top. You see it, the clip over the comb. I'm just going to use clip over the comb because that's the easiest way to blend in the top with the bottom. And you see how it's just gradually just going in, and it just makes it easier for me to set my transition line, which I feel like, I mean, it could be just a personal opinion, but I do feel like your transition line is like, it's the most important line. At least to me, it could be a personal preference, but I mean, it sets the barrier, man. It sets the transparency, as you can say, like from darker to lighter. You know, you set that about an inch, a finger's width, you know, and then I cut his hair before, and I know how his hair fades, so I'm going ahead and closing lever and then working my way up. Which close lever, work my way up, half lever, take the middle of the fade out, and then not all the way lever open, but a notch from it, and take out like that little bit of fade that's like at that inch part. But honestly, with straight hair, I try to make sure I rub a little more rather than flick, because the line doesn't always come out. Like the liner line, it's always hard. You can do it, you know, overhand, or you can do it underhand. It's gonna leave a harsh line. So usually you use the liners to take that out. But my Babyliss Pro clippers are kind of strong, and they're kind of old, kind of, but they do the job. I oil them. You know, that's all you gotta do is oil your clippers every day. You know, and your clippers will work. Also a tip, if you know your client's head, just go ahead and do the fade, like the bottom part of it. It's gonna save you 20 minutes, man. You'll do the fade in 25 minutes. I understand when I was in school cutting hair, it used to take me an hour and a half. Or when I had just started, it used to take me an hour. Now I can do a fade in 30, 45 minutes. 25 minutes if it's a little kid that sits still, because their head's smaller, you know, it's not a lot of area to work with. But right now what we're doing is we grabbed our 1-guard, and we're just going up to where that 2 is. You can see I'm not trying to go up too high. I set invisible lines, man. Like, you got to, man. You have no choice. Like when I say go up too high or don't go up too high, that's that invisible line that I'm going up to. Like I said, when you know the head, you don't just go step by step. Eventually, you're not gonna go 0.5, 1-guard, 2-guard, you know, just the steps. Like what I'm doing right now is I'm going down to up. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a part that's darker and I want it lighter, I just flick up. Like for instance, like that's the detail part too. That's killing 2 birds in 1 stone, man. Taking less time on your haircut, so when you do go around to check your cut, you don't have to detail as much as you would. See, right now I grab my 1.5 guard and I am flicking into that 2. That's why I didn't go ahead and use my 1.5, because I wanted it to be a detail. Like I wanted it to be more of a, I guess like more of a gradient look, you know, just more of a transparency. That's why I combined them guards together rather than just using one or the other. It just brings out a better blend. Like I said earlier, use them liners to take that line out, and I'm also making him a line for his beard fade. And I'm gonna do a video for the beginners, because I understand that barbers know, but I understand that when I was in school that I barely knew how to even do a beard fade. So we're gonna do a video on that. And I guess if we have favorite guards, this is the one we about to use, the 0.5 guard. The Mister, I can blend into anything. Like 0.5 guard blends into the 1, into the no guard, into the 1.5. Like you can't go wrong with a 0.5 guard. You can literally blend a 1.5 and a 0.5 guard. And I have videos on that where I did that. And this is for beginner barbers, because barbers know this, people that's been in the game. Basically what I'm doing is I'm taking that 0.5 and I'm basically just blending it into the one close and into the 1.5 close, where I'll put that 2 close. I know it sounds like algebra and like calculus, but once you learn the guard systems, you know, people know, the barbers know, bro. Basically what I'm doing right now is we just using our blending shears just to detail the top into the clipper over comb, and then we're gonna use our 1.5 to just blend in, you know, basically the final steps. And basically, you know what I'm saying, we're just gonna repeat the same steps, you see. So we're just doing the same steps again. So I'm gonna speed it up a little more and I'm gonna come back closer to the end. We're just doing the final touches on him, man. He doesn't want nothing crazy with his lineup, bro. Gets a little texture on top, not nothing crazy. Just line it up, and he's good to go. I try to line up not necessarily at the end of the eyebrow, but where the arch is, in between the end of the eyebrow and where the arch is. I try to line up in between that area. I try to make reference points. It's simple when it comes to fringe cuts or like just like mid phase. It's more complex when it comes to mid tapers and like people with different head shapes. That's when hairlining comes like hard, like, because lining is not as hard as people make it seem. Like, I mean, it's not easy, but like it just, like I said, it depends on the head. But I do got some product that I want to share out to y'all. I'm not sponsored or nothing, but Suavecito, bro, smells great, lays great, bro. It's a great product, bro. Does not miss. They have the pomade and they have gel. Good product if y'all looking for something to use. He didn't want his hair no type of way. I just basically laid it down in there and then just made it messy, and then I'm pretty sure he's gonna fix it how he wants it. I think he laced his hair to the left, I believe. So yeah, we just get it in there for him, you know, give it that messy look, bro. It dries up pretty good. It gives a good look. Really, the last thing I want to say is to new barbers or student barbers, just, man, keep grinding, bro. Fill as many seats up as you can in school, man. Cut every day, bro. I know there's times where it's like, bro, I don't feel like cutting, but bro, just do it out of will, bro. Just start having a passion for it if you haven't. Like, people that's already been cutting and went to school, bro, they know why they're going to school, and they treat it a little differently rather than new barbers. That's why there's people that drop out, and it's only a year course, man. You can make it in 10 months. But this is the final look, man. He was digging it, bro. He liked it, bro. Nice little blend, man. Nice little blend. Man, if you're a beginning barber, a student barber, a new barber, or just a barber that like this type of content, man, we growing together and we learning together, and always, it's all love. Like, comment, and subscribe, man, if you want to see more of my content and video shorts. And have a blessed day.